a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Excellent job by the kick coverage team, a pretty minimal gain on that return. So Texas State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks. Talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback, they're excited.
The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So UTSA's offense will take the field for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, UTSA! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Powers through the defender. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for the goal line. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
Pressure coming. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to him. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right half. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like...
Touchdown, Texas State! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up for the PAT. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some... And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. We've got to need better effort in the back end of this defense moving forward.
Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Oh, better look out! Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Aurora. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a...
Ball is out behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Flips it out to the back. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hurley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Finds his man down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Sure hands, it's Gilliam. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Gilliam. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Back to pass. He's got him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Wide open on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. Got his man down the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
With the catch, it's Hurley. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's got his man. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Takes the easy one to the back. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's got his man. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hurley. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Defense might bring the house here. To the ground with the back. Makes his man miss. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Second down.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle on guys.
And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quick release on the RPO. Lowers those pads. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And I think a lot of people are going to go, why do you run the route short? You know, like you got to run that route into the end zone so when he catches it, he gets credit for the 2-point play. But they're stopped short, no points.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
It's complete to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Skips away from pressure.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he could just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got him downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Going to the ground. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide.
Touchdown, Texas State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give on the option. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pulls and fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, UTSA. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Fakes to grab. Still running at the 40. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. They'll try to add another to their lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UTSA, 32.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Gets away from one, finds some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got his man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll pull them back to within 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over East Carolina.
He'll start this drive firing. Takes the easy completion.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. A strike downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Roadrunners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. Fourth down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool.